which way should I go?
Where do you want to go?
Damn, I just realized they didn't give me any intense liquid.
Well, where do you get your other intense liquids?
That depends on how much you like Davy, I guess.
Oh, God. Hey, Davy. Take me back to the town if you don't mind.
Sure. Go left. Go down. Down. Down.
Down,
Left.
down in Mordavia.
You can stay right over there. That's fine.
I'm not talking to you, Leshy. Go away.
That's the graveyard.
Oh, that is not... Okay, sorry. Where to? That's what I get.
Left.
When I try to take the wheel.
Left.
The way my instincts are almost always wrong every time. Okay. There's no liquid around here.
The curved staff has a very The staff feels...
This I must first do. The sacrifice of life.
You find yourself...
Okay.
The old man walks with a slumped back and...
Honor has been gone for a long time.
The fortune teller told me that you're a source of profound evil, Nikolai.
I think.
Yes.
I am Nikolai. Have you met my honor?
Can't believe they did a nice easy one. Am I done in this room?
I mean, yeah, this room, but, you know, our old friends, the professor probably has some more potions for us.
You faintly hear a voice saying...
Ah, you're just in time to witness a magnificent scientific experiment. I have managed to harness the very primal force of lightning at my beck and call. Now I shall use it to create life itself. Watch this. That was not quite the experimental result I expected. But never mind that. It is merely a momentary setback in the annals of science. I shall readjust the magnetic electrical stimulation system and try again another day.
I was like, oh boy, something's happening, but
Nope.
That didn't do it. That did...
Oh, do I have a fence yet? Or is the Thieves Guild, like, fucked up and there was just nobody there?
You're a giant... You've got a buddy there.
I do, okay, I don't remember.
You don't remember the cockroach with Peter Lorre's head?
Oh no, I completely forgot about
Hello
that.
to the scientist.
It is good to see you again. I trust the Antwerps gave you no trouble?
You tell Dr. Cranium about your first adventures in the Spielberg Valley. Seems vaguely interested in your tales of the Baron and his children, but his eyes positively light up when you mention the Antwerp.
Ah, so you are the Spielberg hero. I went there on an Antwerp gathering expedition a few months ago. The people there are still talking about your adventures.
You continue by telling Dr. Cranium of your encounters with the eccentric wizard Erasmus, the deadly kobold magic...
I love hearing that they're still talking about us.
and the Baba Yaga.
Too.
Turned her into a frog? Oh, such poppycock. There is a perfectly straightforward scientific explanation for all of those events. There is no such thing as magic.
How do you live here and say that? But whatever.
I was afraid of that. We used to have several people in...
I forgot that I had done that already.
Antwerps are a truly fascinating species. My test Antwerps came from Spielberg Valley, where there was an Antwerp population explosion last spring.
It's a reference to you holding your dagger up and making it pop.
Yeah.
My neighbor Nikolai is not actually as old as he now appears. He has been very unhappy since his wife's disappearance some 15 years ago.
See, he's evil.
I can understand his disappointment.
Wow.
She never brought me back the berries I needed for an experiment.
Evil.
And that population explosion joke was one reason why I wanted to make sure that you did it in the first game, just because canonically I knew he was going to mention it, and I wanted to make sure that it made sense.
Oh, that's so cute. Is this new from when we talked before? Because I would have thought that we talked about it.
I think that he has new dialogue currently.
Oh, dang. Okay, well.
Oh, I have been better. The failure of my MESS was a shocking experience, I can tell you.
Okay.
Understanding and harnessing the power of nature is just one aspect of science. By observing and performing experiments based on the observations, the scientist increases our understanding of the world around us. Oh, this is a sad, ignorant land where everyone seems to think more of magic than of science. Still, it is a good place for a scientist to work. There are many fascinating monsters to study, and I can get all the dead bodies I need.
Necromancers. That was Mordavia.
I have come to the conclusion that lightning is electrical in nature, which would put it in the realm of fire. Fortunately, there have been an increasing number of storms here lately, so I have been able to harness some of the lightning and store it for experimental use. I am convinced that the primal force of life is electrical in nature. Of course, it must also involve water for life, and pizza, without which life would be boring. My name, I could...
That did...
Okay. Is this...
That didn't...
Alright, never mind. Whatever.
Is there something you're trying to accomplish, or are you just messing around?
No, I was just messing around. Although I feel like one of you guys told me to come talk to him.
Yeah, like you can get your daily like potions from him.
Daily?
And if you want to... Here you are, one fresh... Here you are. If you want...
You ask Dr. Cranium.
Of course, of course. Experiments are the meat and...
Alright, well thank you. That was good at least. Whoa, no. Tense liquid.
That didn't do it. It hasn't finished brewing yet. Great tea takes time. You warm your hands over the fire. Actually, they weren't terribly cold, but you never know when you might have to take on a few extra therms to fight the autumn chill.
I just can't believe that the special water doesn't
Perhaps I
count.
should wait a day or two before resuming my Frankie experiment. It is very important that the right person stay in charge here.
The old man walked... That didn't... That didn't...
Oh, God.
There he is. There's the boy.
Our boy.
So you managed to get the blackbirds from the monastery. Very nicely done. Such a shame that it's a fake. Still, it could be useful. Very useful. However, you never know just what it can be used for.
God, that was all, huh?
Tragically.
That didn't do anything.
He does restock the knives in the drawers over here if you want more throwing daggers.
You find 3 throwing daggers.
Well, thank you.
This is
Something.
not good. This is not. This is.
How do I get out of here?
I think the
There we go.
cursor was showing the hand, but it was actually the dagger.
Oh. I still don't have what I need.
Good day, and good to see you again.
Is it?
He's being a little more friendly.
Hmm.
I am well, and I hope that you are also. I know only what legends tell of them, undead which drink the blood of the living. We have always had stories of them here. I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire, that we know of for certain. I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep. They worshipped it in the monastery, that much I know. The members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople feared them. They said the followers were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers. Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead. That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. Be careful and good luck. The town is quiet now, and the rumors are few. Except for the ones about you.
Yeah, that rhymed.
That didn't.
Okay, and there's
What
somebody
are
there.
you looking for this time?
Careful, I'm grumpier inside than outside.
I just wanted some fucking liquid.
From the sign reading Burgermeister's office, the sign reads,
I suppose you heard that the gypsy didn't kill Igor after all. Dmitri has set the gypsy free. No good will come of it. You mark my words. The man was clearly a werewolf.
No.
This ain't it, babe.
the cozy cat conveys a calmness most common in comfortable confine. It doesn't work. It does. Careful, the cats may explode if you touch them. They're perfectly content where they are. You tell Olga that Boris says she complains about him all the time.
Well, if he'd ever been here to get his work done instead of spending all his time carousing at the inn, I wouldn't have had to complain. And you can tell him I said so, huh?
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Mordavia.
And be sure and keep me informed. I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone's got to have a clue after all. So, you haven't been eaten yet. We'll see how long you last traipsing about everywhere when you should be staying in this nice, safe town. What would you like to know about? Yuri hasn't been the same since his daughter was stolen away 2 years ago. Gypsies took her, I told him so. Never listens to me, though. He's not doing much business at the inn either, except for those lazy excuses for farmers that hang out there, and an occasional visitor. He'd go broke. The Borgovs used to live in the castle north of town. The last Borgov was said to have disappeared under suspicious circumstances. However, no one seems to know just what happened to him. Vampires is it? There's talk that those strangers up in Castle Borgov are never seen by day and can't abide the smell of good old garlic. If you are going to do any wandering outside town, make certain you have some garlic with you, just in case. Word has it that you rescued the gravedigger, buried alive in his own grave. What a gruesome thought! Why, if you hadn't come across him, who knows what would have happened to him? Well, the gypsy may not have eaten the gravedigger, but that still doesn't explain why he was hanging around town. We'll all be eaten by that werewolf yet. You know, old Nikolai has been crazy for years. Never could get over the loss of his wife, Anna. It has been years since Anna has been gone, before I even was married. Lost in the woods she was, and eaten by something terrible, so it said. Oh, they were such a happy couple. Now Nikolai's just crazier than a chicken with its head cut off.
A happy couple.
Listen, you make sure, and you tell that good-for-nothing how much I resented having to sit here doing his work for him while he was off carousing with those other fools.
Carousing.
This isn't such a bad place to settle down, you know. You could easily earn a living farming here. That certainly has more job security than adventuring, after all.
Think about it.
Let me see, what could you use? Well, besides my regular items like brooms and pens, I really don't have anything else for adventurers like yourself. I do have some lovely sandwiches you can use, and if you like sweets, I've got some yummy homemade candy.
I believe you bought everything prior.
Yeah, I don't know, I was hoping there was something new.
As my lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
Okay. I stole the Maltese Falcon. And we determined that Nikolai was the real bad guy. His name is Nikolai, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this guy right here on the right
Yes.
of the screen, that's Nikolai, the true villain of the franchise.
Yes,
Yes.
this tottering old man who has done nothing but look for his wife and has hurt nobody. That's the villain, for sure.
Okay. So I have been told there's evil in the castle, and... Damn, what were my tasks? I wasn't ready to face something in the castle, I think. Oh, I was trying to help the one guy. The Domovoi? Right?
The Domovoi.
Very good. Yes, the Domovoi.
I needed
He
something...
wants you to find another Domovoi, and you found the statuette of the Domovoi in the monastery, but there's an issue.
I need thick water or something like that. Was it? Thick liquid?
Something like that, yes.
And oil did not do it. And Sierra
Correct.
Mist flavored water did not do it.
Sierra Online Mist.
Yes, Sierra Mist. Damn. And I I visited the traveler camp.
Mm-hmm.
Was I supposed to find something out from the Gaston werewolf that I hadn't found out yet?
I had encouraged you to try and visit multiple times in a row to get a key piece of information, but we discovered that apparently you needed to trigger something else in order to get that information from them.
Okay. So whatever that task remains outstanding. That's so good. So that task remains outstanding, and then the Domovoi. But have I been to every screen otherwise so far?
More or less, but not in every context.
Yeah. I feel like I'm starting to hit a wall, but I just feel like I'm missing something. And I must just be not, like...
Well...
There's gotta be something I
can give you some...
with.
You just let me know when you want some more pointers.
One of the things that makes this hard, too, is how big the overworld map is. So it's like...
Yes.
I can't really... Like, if I want to bumble, I'd waste so much time. So... It pains me, but I think at the very least, if there was like a be on this screen, then it'll feel like kind of a what's the word? Like a compromise, I guess. Meeting you halfway.
To my memory, there's probably 2 screens that are going to be the most pertinent right now, and some other stuff that's like time gated.
Okay. What would one of them be? Oh, wait.
If you...
Oh, he didn't know I couldn't. I'm sorry. I forgot. I was like, I could go fence this, but no, I can't. He said it was useless.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, David, you were saying?
One of them is only really going to be viable at night.
Okay.
And the other one is just, seeing what else the Leshy wants from you right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. God, I forgot about that thing. Which way is it?
So if you leave town here, go down, down again, right. Up.
Totally knew that.
Up again.
The screen really looks like you shouldn't be able to go up on it.
Actually, yeah. I'm trying going
That's
right
because
here.
You can't.
Go where?
Go right.
Okay.
Where are you? Go right again. That should go to the graveyard.
Oh my god. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, here we go. Oh my god. I don't know why the vibrato makes it worse. Nah, nah, nah. Like, shut up. Oh my god.
If only you had some honey to squeeze out on the ground to get him stuck.
Nah, nah, nah. I'm just gonna keep doing that. And I have to hear it every time.
Oops! Hi there!
God, you're disgusting. What do I... Okay, let's...
You have so much contempt for this man.
Who lives among the watery brine? Fishy, squishy,
my girlfriend.
Tell me now who's in the lake.
My girlfriend. Why is it a guess?
1 and 2 and 3 make 6. Who hides her hut behind trick sticks? Magic message. Bushes here. In the rhyme with disappear.
Oh.
No one see. No one. No.
Oh, is that just his? Is that just what he's saying?
If you come back, he should have another quest for you, but he's given you an important piece of information.
Yeah, now I can go to Baba Yaga. Yeah, no, 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 no.
1 and 2 and 3 magic message.
Would that be Baba Yaga in her chicken leg hut you try?
Baba baby, that's the one. An ogress who is loads of fun.
Baba, baby.
Baba, baby, come on. You're gonna turn me into a frog after all that?
Without knowing, check your guesses first by going.
I'm not guessing. I did go. I hate you so much. It's like it's my life every time I see it. Creature. Oh, here we go. Gross. Okay. Which way to Baba Yaga's?
Even the name. Gross.
So if you want to go visit Baba Yaga, go right and then all the way down. Remember how you got there last
you
time?
had to do?
Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on.
You provide the area foliage with a long-winded introduction and description of your past exploits.
I love
You'd
doing
almost
that.
swear you heard the trees yawn, but it must just be the wind in the bushes.
I love that you get to be like, anyway, I'm the big hero. I did all these amazing things. Oh,
Adopt the traditional thief sign, and no one seems particularly impressed.
okay, wow.
I stopped a warrant for Kana.
As you repeat the magic phrase you learned from the Leshy, the bushes on the west spring apart as if by magic.
Well, now I'm
Oh,
confused.
that's right. It is magic.
I must have done this already and then reloaded? Because
Yeah, previously you did an acrobatic leap over it, which is another way to get in here.
Oh no, okay, I didn't realize that. Hold on, just because I want to see it, but just great because Rick is going to be like, oh, do I have to do it? Let's see for me. How do you jump?
You know,
Oh,
fetal
this? Okay.
position.
Thinking you see a gap
That's hilarious. Okay. Sorry, Rick.
It's okay, Suha.
So, have you got an excuse for being here, or have you just come to keep me company, or what?
Oh,
God, I
what?
wish it was Joe Pesci.
When I mentioned that you had visited the last time, she didn't exactly get out the welcome mat, if you know what I mean. But once she got over a temper tantrum, though, she got that smile on her face. I'd expect a warm greeting when you get in the hut. Like, you know, maybe you stewing in her cauldron.
That's new, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I was getting kind of bored hanging out here until you showed up. Now I'm dying, so to speak, to find out what happens when you and Baba meet again.
Oh, he's calling her Baba because they're so close.
Did I mention before that the hut's been kind of flighty lately? I think it's molting.
I said moping. That would have been a lot more interesting.
They're just the guards. Nothing inside their skulls but some magic. Not exactly brilliant conversationalists like myself.
God, I really wish he had, like, that dialed up accent now. I'm just gonna have Sungwon do his, like, Brooklyn accent for one of these when I make my game.
Baba Yaga came from a place a bit to the east of here, but she always had a soft spot for this little valley. Said there was a lot of dark magic about this place, so she thought she'd spend the winter here before moving back home.
Oh, I love that. This is her, like, winter vacation place.
Yeah.
You don't know much, do you? Lots of weird magic leaks out of the Dark One's cave west of here. That's why there's so many strange things around here, present company included.
You know, it was getting too squeaky clean, so she came to spend the winters here.
Mm-hmm.
We come originally from Mother Saria. You know, big
Oh.
place to the east of here.
Saria.
Wonder
Mother
what that's
began
supposed to
get
be.
away, we moved to Spielberg, and you know what happened there. So we came here.
That must have been Mordavia, right?
What, you mean that mortar over there? That's Baba Yaga's personal magic mortar. It's kind of like a flying rowboat. She uses the pestle for an oar. Hey, don't get any wild ideas about flying around in it. The only thing you could use it for is grinding things. The magic is Baba Yaga's specialty.
Well, that sounds like an invitation or a challenge.
And that mortar sure looks like a sprite.
Oh, yes.
You know, if you keep going on doing all that hero stuff, you're gonna wind up with the goody two-shoes blues.
Tell me more.
You know, black and blue and dead all over.
Oh.
So, what are you here for besides my scintillating conversation?
You'll find out soon enough.
You wriggle.
Oh, so Baba Yaga already took care of you. Oh, looks pretty bad. You better get that fixed if you can.
Sorry, I thought it was going to say the usual thing.
Into the thief sign position.
Oh. So, what? So long, sucker.
He got him. He sure showed me. All right.
Skulls line the pathway to a most peculiar chicken.
Not that.
Skull.
No. Oh, shit.
Don't say I didn't warn you, buddy.
Okay, I won't.
This skull has brightly reflective eye sockets that look almost like mirrors. That didn't do. That did.
Damn, okay.
What do you think this is? Space Quest 1?
Or King's Quest.
You remember
okay,
your initial conversation with him?
That didn't do it. You nip. You.
My initial conversation with him.
I was getting kind of bored. When I'd expect a warm.
He asked you for something.
Oh, again?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
you were so glad to getting him.
Oh.
Not another gem.
But did he ask me for something? He asked me for something last time?
The first time, he asked you for a gemstone so that he could have glowing eyes.
Yes.
That is not what he wanted this time.
I actually don't remember what he said the second time.
He wants a hat.
A hat? I really don't remember that. Okay, well, the Burgermeister has a great one. I'll just go take that one, shall I? Unless he wants a bag.
That didn't do it. That.
Oh, I was really hoping
Or
he was going to comment on that.
What are you, ashamed of me? My date or something, am I right? a little humor for you there. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Okay. I'm not ready for this, am I?
Not presently.
Okay. God, okay. Take me back to town, please.
All the way up.
Driver.
I said please.
All the way left.
Who's got a fucking awesome hat? It's gotta be the Burgermeister.
It is a pretty
Snatch it right
fucking
off
cool
the
hat.
Oh, left.
I know. That's where I was going.
Keep going up.
Yeah, God damn it.
There's just enough of a delay on the stream that I am seeing you zip around.
No, I'm
made
just
it.
going that fast because I'm awesome. Okay, just so that I don't forget. Oh, whoops. I was going to change the name, but that's fine. We'll pretend that it says hats. Oh, you got a hat. You don't need it, do you?
You put your arm round the old man for a moment to comfort him.
Oh my God.
Have you seen Anna? I miss my Anna.
I found her and she wants your hat.
Hand over. Anna wants your hat and all your money.
Oh yeah, can I burgle him? Is there a reason I didn't burgle him before? Or did I burgle him already?
I do not believe that you've burgled him yet, unless I'm misremembering.
Did I start to and then reload?
I think so. You started to, and then you left for some reason and reloaded.
Huh. Wonder why.
What are you looking for this time?
Your hat.
Hand it over.
The Burgermeister really isn't one of those touchy-feely kind of guys.
But he could be.
That's a bad idea with the Burgermeister standing so close.
Have I been in here at night?
That did...
I do not believe that you've been inside the Burgermeister's place at night.
Okay, so maybe I'll burgle him and steal his hat. In which case, it's going to need to
Pay
be
the
night.
innkeeper for your room and board.
Thank you for your payment.
You're welcome. Ask about hat.
This inn used to do a steady business before. I do not gossip.
Oh, still? Okay, girl. Whatever.
You unlock...
Is it okay if I just sleep until night?
Should be fine.
After some rest,
Alright, there we go.
So, Dimitri says the gypsy didn't really kill Igor after all.
Didn't we
Then
have
you
this
said one
conversation
about
already?
The Easter Bunny.
Wait, you didn't hear? Oh, that foolish gravedigger fell into a grave, and he was trapped by his own gravestone. He's dumber than a styrofoam cup.
Right.
I feel like they've
It's
just been
lucky
talking
for
about this
Igor
for
the
days.
stranger happened to wander by
Yeah.
before he starved to death.
You are all fortunate that the stranger rescued Igor. You would have burned an innocent man.
Well, I still think the gypsy's a werewolf.
Okay, thanks for your racist input.
you've never seen so many locks and bars on a door. You can't find any way to open it.
It is very dangerous in Mordavia at night.
Okay.
If you wish to return later this evening.
Alright, thank you so much. Okay. Shit. Wait, I thought it was night, but it's like...
It's
probably on the border.
yeah.
Will time pass normally here?
Yeah, and also you can use the rest command out in the field if you want to push it a little more.
Oh, can I do it here, or...?
Should be able to.
After some rest, you...
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I feel great.
The Burgermeister's office is closed.
Great. Excellent.
It wasn't really designed for this. It wasn't... Rule number 1 in your famous...
Oh, it's broad daylight, is it? Okay, well...
Oh, the sun must be setting.
You carefully open the window.
Okay. Alright, here we go. Oh, there we go.
Thievin.
You carefully oil the hinges on the wardrobe doors to prevent telltale squeaks.
Doing the black guy tapping his temple. You
I've
can't
played
trick
a
me.
few of these before.
You find nothing left
Yeah.
worth taking.
Of course.
You hear a distinct...
Whoops.
The place hasn't been very well maintained.
Kind of
Looking
thought
inside, you find nothing left worth taking.
Okay, well, I don't want that to have started because I saw him
That did
move.
not happen in this timeline. That was a error on the part of the editors.
I'm a master thief. Now, we'll check
Just
them.
imagine the hero just running around the room, dumping oil on everything.
Honestly.
There's a footlocker next to the bed. That didn't do anything. You slick down your hair with a little of the oil.
Gotta look good.
That didn't. It wasn't really
Good God, come on.
You hear a distinct.
What a...
The old man's.
I don't think you're sneaking.
Oh. Oh my God. Thank you.
That didn't do it. Such a terrible lack of trust around here. The old man has not only locked his chest, but seems to have used a good enough lock that it's beyond your abilities. Or maybe you just need more practice. It wasn't really designed. It was.
This means that I'm going to waste all my stamina practicing until it opens.
Yeah. It's the greatest way to practice. Holy shit.
I mean, think of all the practice you're getting, though.
Yeah, let's see. All right, I don't know what it was, but we're getting somewhere. Ooh, my honor is going up? Question mark. I think.
It wasn't. It was.
I mean, you gave him a hug earlier, so that really offsets everything.
Yeah.
You are so exhausted.
I'm going to kill myself doing this.
You are literally
Potentially
harming yourself by practicing too hard.
Can I actually die from this? Oh no, I have health pills, right?
You did get some pills.
You find a small gold locket on a chain. It says "Love" on the outside in well-worn lettering. Inside, you see the tiny paintings of two faces. One of the faces is of a good-looking young man. A glance at the old man's face and a little imagination shows that it's probably his portrait from when he was younger. The other face is of a young and lovely woman. This picture is marred by a spot where some liquid has dripped upon it. You close it and put it in your backpack.
Well, that's mine now. Unfortunately, I couldn't see what it said, but we're just going to assume it was something like, with a pop, the thing pops open, and
yeah.
Good job. Because I'm not reloading.
No.
That's growth, because I might have.
You straighten out your...
That's growth, you say, as you steal the old man's locket.
Was that all there was in there?
You straight...
That should be all that was in the chest.
Looking inside...
Okay. Alright. Gotta continue robbing this old man blind.
It's an attractive, but not particularly valuable music box.
Well, great. I'm gonna open it.
Anna, is that you? Oh, Anna, how you love that music box I gave you. Anna, how I love you. No, you are gone, and I am alone. An old man dreaming foolish dreams. Anna.
You hear the sound of the old man falling back asleep.
Worth it. Oh, okay. I was trying to take it.
Is that so?
You hear the...
I wonder how many times I can do this before he wakes up.
Anna? No.
You hear...
Okay. One more time for good measure.
His memory is just that bad.
Okay. No. Oh my god. Wait, can I tell him about my exploits?
No one sees... No. It doesn't... It does...
Damn.
I saved Shapir.
Help!
The table and chairs look as though they haven't been moved from their present positions in quite some time. You'd better leave them where they are. They're pretty much stuck in place. It doesn't. You straighten out. It does. The couch looks as though it's seen better years. It's badly worn and starting to sag. The desk consists of a simple tabletop closed in by 2 hinged doors. It doesn't have a lock.
Well.
That didn't do. That.
Okay, well, you said it's a hinged door, so don't you dare get me in trouble.
You find a small bottle of healing potion, which you take. You also find a large book, too bulky to take with you.
Well, what's in it?
It's a diary. The author was working in Castle Borgov when the Boyar was still around, and mentions a secret passage in the Boyar's crypt. Interesting.
Well, I already know about that.
You worthless old man.
It seems to be...
Truly the greatest villain.
It looks pretty much as you'd expect.
I can't believe you just, stole this man's oxycodone.
It looks pretty much as you...
It's for me now.
You pick up the ugly mug and carefully place it on the floor.
What? Why would I do that?
It's not clear. It's not...
Why did I do that? I put a mug on the
Probably
floor?
so you can access the thing.
Oh.
You see that this is filled with junk.
Ah.
Pawing around on the odds and ends, you pick up a dagger, 1 crown, and 11 kopecks as the only things worth taking.
Now, why would you say junk first? Because that makes it sound like
Looking inside...
there's nothing. I'm just trying to close it, but okay.
Guess I can't obscure the evidence.
Is that about it?
I think if you tried the nightstand by the bed.
Oh, no, I didn't. I didn't even see that.
There's an oil lamp near the bed. The old man probably uses it to light his way up the stairs, since you suspect that he isn't a terribly heavy reader. The house is filled with old furniture that was once of high quality but has suffered from time and neglect. It's not clear what you... There's no need to ride the rails.
Why do you have to say it like that? Ride the rails.
That didn't... Greasing squeaks is always a prudent idea, but that isn't the place. There's nothing that you can oil there.
Do you know what I'm doing?
That didn't do it. That didn't...
Alright, I'm just gonna assume that there's nothing.
It's not clear.
Yeah, that looks like everything.
It's not clear what...
Okay, so I can't actually interact with it.
Apparently not. My memory is rusty for this section. I think I've only done a Thief playthrough for one time.
The door is locked and barred. It would be better if you did not go out this way. It would make it obvious that someone had been here.
I was gonna joke about how you're not a true Quest for Glory fan, and then I remembered that you're such a Boy Scout that you've never done these bits. Oh shit! He woke up. Did he see me? Alright, well, so long, sucker! Oh, no, mm-mm.
So don't go to bed just yet.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to suggest that maybe you do some more exploring at night.
Doesn't seem very complicated. Your tools can't do much about the deadbolt and bar on the inside of the door. It doesn't. The window. You attempt to pick the lock on the Burgermeister's window.
Alright, bitch. Where you keep your hats.
This is a tough lock.
Time for some more.
Jackpot. You open the drawer and find a large key, 7 crowns and 15 kopecks. You put the key on your keyring and the money in your coin purse.
Oh, I can't wait to talk to you tomorrow knowing that I've robbed you.
That didn't do it.
What, that's our door?
You've just gotten the town to come around on the outsider, and then you break into his office.
This is a tough lot.
Okay, or...
You have no... This.
Is there anything else to pick in here?
I think that you have the option of freeing Davy by picking the lock in here.
Oh, okay. I really can't... Oh, there we go. Okay. I was like, not sure why I was doing that before.
You hear occasional tossing and turning sounds from the Burgermeister's bed. He sounds as if he's mostly asleep, though. Knocking on the Burgermeister's door is not one of the most recommended techniques in your famous Adventuring Thieves manual.
I love how...
Holy shit.
Oh. Of all the buildings and all the little towns, you had to pick this one to rob. Choose your victims more carefully next time. The Burgermeister was not at all pleased when you woke him up.
Okay, that's fine. Now, is that the only thing I can do then in here?
You don't dare take the shield. It's much too easily recognizable. The desk is empty. For some reason, the Burgermeister doesn't seem to think it's secure anymore.
That's a mistake, right?
It's just like, basically, if you try to do this another day, that's the intended message, but...
The spear is too boring. Boring to be worth taking. Besides, they're nailed to the wall.
Wow, the narrator thinks it's funny, but the actor does not. So it's acting.
Acting!
Not like the one where it was like... God, what was it? It was something about like a cup of... I feel like it was something to do with like a cup of alcohol or something. Some stupid pun.
You might be set in here.
Okay. Alright.
Close and lock the window behind you to avoid arousing suspicion.
Okay, now explore here more still?
No, outside of town. Although you're probably going to drop dead if you get into any fights. Because you have no stamina.
Oh, wait. Won't this help?
You drink some...
Oh.
No.
No? I thought that was the point of this.
I would just go into your room and rest for an hour.
Okay.
After some...
Wow, already my stamina down.
After some... After some... You'll get...
Yeah, I bet I am. Okay.
The massive gate to this town is securely barred to protect it from things that go bump in the night. You cannot leave the town this way.
I'm scared.
As you should be.
No, I shouldn't.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
Oh, what's that?
You see a raised mound of stone.
Ooh.
It gives you an eerie feeling. You can tell that this is a place of death.
I don't remember why, but I feel like someone talked about a mound of stone. Oh, fuck. Why can't I cast spells again?
He's stun locking you, but you do have a tool to help you with this now.
A tool?
Mm-hmm. Well, a tool in an abstract sense.
You feel a little guilty wearing the locket. After all, it does contain a picture of another man's wife.
I am wearing it, though.
Canonically.
Great.
Listen, I just love Nikolai and his dead wife.
That's my wife now. This is clearly what I needed, so to face the guy.
Also, make sure you're holding down the button on the spell.
Oh. Wow, oh, it's messed up real bad. Holy shit. Okay, I couldn't do anything anymore after that.
You did auto battle.
I did? Oh.
Mm-hmm. So right now, your health is draining because you're in the presence of a revenant.
Interesting, okay. Okay, my health is draining. So I'm in the presence of a revenant, and I have...
Did anybody give you something to help with this very specific sort of situation?
Did they? What an excellent question. What could they have given me that would help with having my life drained, or even a curse? I have money. I have health potions.
This would be much easier if you weren't a hybrid class.
I have a falcon that nobody wants. I have a shopping bag. I have a torch. Oh, I'll just give it to him.
Nothing. You feel a little...
Nothing happens.
I was given an item.
Not an item.
A spell? Oh, did I get a spell? Glide, aura, frostbite, lightning, force bolt, open, detect magic, zap, calm, flame dart, calm?
No.
Glide?
No.
Okay, I was given. What was I given? I wasn't given an item. I was given some information.
You were given a spell. Specifically because you know magic. Normally, you just given him an amulet you can wear, which is much more convenient, honestly.
Oh. Zap, detect magic, open, force bolt, lightning, frostbite. Oh, is it aura?
Yes.
What does that even do?
Protects you from having your health drained by the undead.
Oh.
A gentle glow suffuses your body.
Who did the... Oh, I just got it. That's... okay.
It was given
from Davey and his mom. Yeah. Well, now why is it still happening?
Well, instead of just being drained, he's shooting magical force bolts at you.
Oh. Should I come back?
I mean...
Later?
You can come back later if you want to be a little stronger to do this, but...
Try going straight down and fighting him, and let's just see how you do.
Ooh, Adam. I think your out of stamina is preventing you from being able to cast a full fireball.
Okay. Alright, yeah, that's fine. I'll come back then.
Go to the right if you would.
Oh shit, what's that?
A ghostly figure floats near the center of this clearing.
Oh, it's Anna.
As you tuck the locket into your tunic.
You adopt the traditional thief sign, but no one...